Today we will be talking about the Rob Zombie trilogy. I was asked back in October to do this, and with me doing the 31 movie challenge, that I said that would do afterwards, after Halloween. I started my notes and then they got buried and I forgot. So I came across my notes and recently decided to finally finish. So here we are. First, House of a Thousand Corpses. This is on Shudder right now, but when I clicked it, it said it wasn't available in the US, so I'm not sure. I tried to rewatch it without digging out my DVD, and that's what it said. But it is on Prime though, and Tubi. It's 2003. IMDb gives it a 6.1 out of 10. The plot: two couples find themselves a house of horrors in Zombie's first film. And I didn't realize that Chris Hardwick was in this. He played Jerry until I watched Eli Roth's History of Horror second season. But I also didn't know who he was at the time. For those who don't know, he hosts The Talking Dead, the talk show after The Walking Dead. Also, Bill Moseley said he didn't really feel the Otis character, like basically how to play him, until Run, Rabbit, Run. So I'm not sure when they filmed that scene, but the scene itself is towards the end of the movie. That's one reason why I think Devil's Rejects was slightly more popular, at least with IMDb ratings, and my personal opinion is better anyway. We get introduced to Captain Spaulding, which is Sid Haig, unfortunately has passed. Otis, which is Bill Moseley. Baby, that is Sherry Moon Zombie, and the rest of the Firefly family. Also, Dr. Satan, but Dr. Satan is not in any of the other movies. For Zombie's first film, it's actually really good. Personally, I do not like some of the inverted shots. I guess what they would call infrared might be the term. I'm not sure. And now we go on to The Devil's Rejects. 2005, IMDb gives it a 6.8 out of 10. This is on Tubi. The plot: the Firefly family takes to the road to escape the vengeful sheriff. I had forgotten that Baby was Spaulding's daughter. And like I said, this one is my personal favorite out of the trilogy. 3 from Hell came out in 2019 as a 5.5 out of 10. And it's on Shudder right now. The plot: after barely surviving prison, the Firefly clan go on the run. I really think this one gets the hate that it does because it seems to focus a little bit more on their family dynamic. Of course, that is my opinion. It also had to be rewritten to accommodate for Sid Haig because his health was declining fast, and unfortunately he did pass not too long after this movie. I feel this movie has more of what I call ice cream scenes. For what I mean is when Spaulding and Baby and Otis are in the car in Rejects, and Baby wants ice cream, and then Spaulding joins in on harassing Otis, and he's like, no, we're not getting ice cream, and of course they ended up getting ice cream. Also, I think Baby finds a love interest in this, at least that's how I took it, but it could just be a friend as well. Clint Howard is also in this. He plays a clown. Baby goes off the deep end to the point her brother isn't even worried about her. They're hiding out or in jail for a good chunk of this, so it is a bit slower than the others, but it's still brutal. I like the addition of Richard Brake. I know others complain about him. I'm not sure why. Brake plays Otis's half-brother. They don't include Baby for some reason, but Otis is her brother. Also, Otis refers to Spaulding as Cutter when Baby calls him Daddy, so maybe they don't share the same dad. I'm not really sure. That's just what I picked up on. How I rank the trilogy: 1, Devil's Rejects; 2, 3 from Hell; and 3, House of a Thousand Corpses. Yes, I know more people like House of a Thousand Corpses better, but this is my personal list. I really liked House of a Thousand Corpses when it came out. I just prefer the other 2 movies above it. And I'm not saying House of a Thousand Corpses is awful, or the other 2 either. People bash Zombie for putting his wife in his movies, but honestly, if you think about it, I think it's kind of sweet. He had the confidence that she could do that and put her out there. Of course, there could be other reasons behind it that I'm not aware of too. I just felt like he was proud of her, so he put her in those movies. That's how I take it, but I don't really know the true story behind it. But that is how I rank Rob Zombie's Trilogy. So make sure, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time.